What's going on, Park fam? Today we have kind of a special video for you. So if you have heard of Trash Panda, which I'm sure most of you have, they are running their used disc holiday swap, and today I am actually mailing those out. So the disc I chose to send out to the guy I got assigned, his name is Jason. He wanted mid-ranges, so you only have to send one disc. And so the one that I chose was the first disc I ever bought in the Buzz. So Jason, I hope you enjoy the Buzz. I also am going to send you a Latitude 64 Diamond and a MVP Orbital. All right, the package has been shipped. Jason, I really hope you enjoy those 3 discs.
All right, so our package came in for the holiday used disc swap that Trash Panda put on. So I wanted to show you guys what's in here, and then we're going to go to the course and play with just these discs. So first off, I just want to say it's kind of funny that we had sent our disc to a Jason, and a Jason actually sent us this box. So Jason, if you were watching, thank you so much for all of the discs in here. It's very much appreciated, and I'm very excited to throw every single one of these discs. The first disc we have here is a prime base plastic dynamic disc Escape. I'm very excited. I have this in my starter set, so I do have experience with this before. This one's not nearly as beat up. Excited to throw this one. Next up is a premium plastic feeling. It's a Saint. It's a Latitude 64. It's from the 2022 Trilogy Challenge. Very excited for this. I think that logo and the stamp is very cool. But the Saint, from what I read, was a 9-speed, and I'm always looking for a good 9-speed to add to my bag. I have here another base plastic. It's the Evidence from Dynamic Disc. Even though it's a base plastic, I feel like it's kind of stiff, but that feels awesome. It is a understable mid-range. 55 -10 are the flight numbers on it. But I feel like I can put this thing on some hyzer, just slight hyzer, and it's just going to flip up and then just kind of fade to the right and not come back, or turn to the right and not really fade back. But I think that might have a spot, if I can figure out how to throw the understable, have a spot in our bag. First putter that is in the box, I am very excited to throw. It is a Latitude 64 Dagger, aka a Saki bomb. It's a beaded putter and very, very much beat in, very much loved on the course, but it is definitely going to see some more love on the course. I'm very excited to throw this putter. Next up is a 10-year anniversary dynamic disc. It is a Escape. This disc feels really good. I know we had the base plastic, but I am super, super excited for this more like premium plastic Escape. I have thrown the base before, and it just gets so beat in that it just kind of turns instead of wanting to do the -1-2. This, I have a feeling, is just going to kind of turn, and then it's just going to fade hard, and I am very, very excited for that. So I can't wait to throw this one. Next up is just your base plastic Judge putter. Great putter, nothing bad to say about it. We have a Royal Faith putter. It's a 2301. This one is not beaded, which I'm very excited about, just to kind of see the difference between the non-beaded and beaded putters, especially when it's more in the base plastic for right now in the wintertime here in Ohio. Our next disc here is a Latitude 64 Fuse, another understable mid-range, 5.6 -10. Again, same thing with the Evidence. It's more of a like firm plastic, so I think I can still throw this in and get what I need out of it to get it to just turn and just stay on that turn. So Latitude 64 Fuse. I think there's 2 left. We have a West Side Disc Warship. This disc is definitely more of it in a premium plastic. I'm very, very excited to throw this. Love the color, this purple color. But the disc feels great. It's a 5.601. I feel like this is going to be more of a straight flyer, like especially if it gets a little bit of turn and just fade at the end. So I am very, very excited to try this out, and this definitely could find a home in my bag. And so can this last one. It is a fairway driver. It is the Dynamic Disc Evader. It is 7402.5. It's in the Lucid Ice plastic. Definitely a little beat up, little nicks on the rim, but I have no problem with that. This feels just like my Athena, which will have a very hard time replacing, if anything. I love the Athena. It is my go-to, but this feels just like it. Um, that kind of shallow rim, but also kind of thick too, versus like the balance that we got out of the used disc section is shallow, but it doesn't have any thickness to it. So it kind of wants to fall out of my hands. This one, just kind of messing with it, does not. So I'm very excited to try out all of these discs. Let's hit the course and see how they fly.
All right, guys, so we are at the course here with the 9 disc from Jason. I'm actually going to transport these into my bag. So we're going to go ahead and do a little transition, get the disc on, and then we'll get to hole 1. All right, the disc have been changed. So I'm playing Rocky Fort Campground today. This is definitely not a course suited for some of the 7+ speed discs. This is more like a practice. I think the farthest hole is like 255 feet, something like that. So this is very much just a course. Come out here, work on your short game, just work on your game in general. It should be fun. But hole 1 here starting out is a par 2, not a 3. It's a par 2 because as you can see, it is 95 feet away. I'm going to throw all 3 putters at the basket here and see if we can't get our first ace on the channel. So that would be the dagger, Judge, and the Faith. I'm going to go ahead and start out with the dagger first. Oh, get in. Okay. Parked. Faith next. Okay. All right. I mean, I thought that one might be understable just because it is it's beadless, but that's just me. That was a bad throw. Didn't focus. All right, see if we can't get the Judge in. Okay. All right, put all 3 close. The dagger's our first one, so we'll just go ahead and say we got the par on that. So I am going to try to throw every single disc off the tee at least once. But hole 2 here, it is 252 feet. It's a par 3. I am going to go with this Saint. The basket is just right up here. It's kind of a dead straight, slightly to the left hyzer. There's a little like kickball field over here, which is pretty cool, but let's just try to get this close, take the first bird. These tee pads are very small. I mean, it gives you enough of a walk up. This is probably way too much disc for this hole, but let's just try to be easy, put on some hyzer, get it up there. Okay. Okay. I mean, it was definitely easy. Ooh, I scared that bird. I should be inside circle 1, so that should be a run it putt, probably with the dagger. All right, I'd say probably about a 25-foot putt. I'm going to be putting all 3. Dagger's the first one. So the way I'm going to do this is, I mean, yeah, they're kind of a versus right now, but I just want to see how they do. But the first one's going to be like the main one. So if I miss the first one, it's a par. So if I make the other 2, it's still just a par, unfortunately. That's the way I'm doing things. So if you don't like it, I hope you do. Here we go. Let's try to knock this down. Oh, drop in. Oh, all right, gave a good run. Judge is next. Okay, same spot. Let's try to get one in the basket here. Come on, Faith. Royal Faith here. Oh, I'll push that one left. Haven't played in a while. Putting is bad. Hole 3 here is 226 feet. It's a par 3, just dead straight, right up the hill. If you see that big wire pole and the yellow like wires hanging down to keep it there, it's right behind that. I'm going with the fuse 56 -10. So probably gonna be understable. I'm gonna try to aim at that tree and then just let it kind of come back, hopefully get close. Might also give it a slight run because, you know, I want that first ace, and I feel like a 226 hole or 226-foot shot here is that's a worthy ace run, a legit ace if we get it. So here we go, fuse. Okay, definitely turned over more. I like the flight, definitely inside circle 1. Let's see if we can't get that first birdie on the board. All right, it's about a 21, 22-footer. Got this pole right in our way. I think we're gonna go same order here. Dagger, Judge, Faith, just right up this little hill. Pretty close. I mean, I like the flight of that fuse.
Definitely could have a spot in my bag because a lot of my mids, they do not have that kind of just easy turn for me. And I could see that being kind of useful. So pushed it right again. Come on, Park. Here we go. Get the judge in here. Nope, short. Man, I'm terrible. These should be easy birds. Oh, get in. Ah, pushed it right. These should be easy birds, and I am getting pars. Hole 4 here is 250 feet. It's a par 3. Pretty much dead straight from this little tee pad. If you could see like these two bigger trunk trees, they're kind of dead straight there, and they have some trees on the right that kind of block it. I am going to go the west side warship here. 5601 are the numbers. I think I'm going to try to carry this right side. Hopefully it has enough fade at the end to get us by the basket. Oh, get around it. Get left, get left. Dang, dude. Okay, definitely not gonna birdie this one. At least not with a awesome C2 putt. But that flight was tremendous. That warship might find a way in my bag. We are about 48 feet away. So inside circle 2. Let's do the same order. Let's keep it going. We haven't made a single putt yet, so why change it up, you know? So we're going dagger first. Probably just a little jump putt, get it up here. Dagger, judge, and then the faith. See if we can't get one in. See if we can get this first one in, definitely. Let's see if we can't get at least one in, but we'll definitely take the par here. Stay even. Oh, it's way off. Ooh, that's right by the camera. That's not a close putt. I mean, close enough. There we go. There it was. Have not played in a long while. It's literally been about a month since I last played. I got to figure out some sort of jump putt. But that throw with the west side warship felt amazing. Let's go ahead. We're going to try the evader here. This is that overstable 7-speed. This hole is 247 feet to par 3. If you guys can see the basket, it's basically where the field goal is right there, right behind that left tree. So I kind of put you in a spot where you should be able to see the flight. I'm just going to try this on a hyzer. This is kind of a fun hole. You definitely have to get around these trees right here to the left of the tee pad. Yeah, I kind of like this. I've never played this course before, and I'm learning these holes as we go. They should be pretty easy, but there's a little bit of challenge to them, which I am actually excited about. So here we go, Vader. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Get left. Get left. Oh, deep. Oh! That definitely went behind the basket. That felt really good. I really like that evader. I'm gonna have to throw that in another hole. About 27 feet, so we are the edge of circle 1. That evader was a awesome disc. I really like the feeling of it. Another 7-speed overstable. It could find a way into the bag in a slot on the 7-speed where the Athena, which I absolutely love, is more of a straight flyer, where this one definitely had more hyzer, had more fade at the end. So it might actually find a spot in there. I wouldn't say it's exactly the Athena, but I gotta quit talking while I'm putting. I wouldn't say it's exactly the Athena, but I think it's definitely more overstable. Thought I had that one. Oh, so far, 0 for 3 on putts, man. This is on far putts. I mean, I'm just on the struggle bus. Hole 6 here is 212 feet. Plays more uphill, so maybe more like 230-ish. It's not that uphill, but we're going to throw the evidence here. It's a 5-5 -1-0. Started on the left side, down this just path of trees. This is kind of a fun hole. Looks like the chains are on the ground, potentially, instead of like on a pole, which is new for me, but whatever. Yeah, just try to get this on a little hyzer out, let it flip up, hyzer flip at the end. So here we go. Let's see if we can't knock it down. Okay, or stay completely straight, go right to the basket, skip up. I was absolutely correct. This is on on the ground. I wonder if they did that because there's like a playground right here to the right, so that kids wouldn't be like hanging off the chains. Or the pole could have broken. They just said, hey, let's just throw her on the ground. I think I'm going to change up the order. Let's go backwards. I'm going to go the Faith, Judge, and then the Dagger here. So Faith, I have faith in you. Let's get it in. Get our first birdie on the board so that way we don't look like a complete fool on the internet. Still pushed it right, man. Am I just lining up or am I just shoving it that way? Straight at it, and I pushed that one left. Okay. Over constipated. Overcorrected there. Let's go ahead and get the, see if we can get the Dagger in there. Oh, at least I hit chains on one of them. On the hole 7. This one's 230 feet. It's another par 3. We have 3 discs left. I think I'm going to throw the base plastic escape here. It says it's a stable fairway. I don't really believe it. If you guys can see the hole here, you see that little flag between those big trees? That is what we're aiming for. The tee box is not in the right direction. I'm assuming this used to throw downhill to where hole 9 is now, but it's all right. There's still a piece of concrete for me to throw at. This is definitely way too much disc for this hole, but we are going to try and get it there. Just nice and easy. Probably with the -1, it'll turn a little bit, but just be nice and easy with it. Like 5% power or like 50%. 5 out of 10, 50% out of 100. You know what I mean. Here we go with the escape. Oh, I nosed her up on hyzer. Yikes. Not birdieing this one. That was no bueno. I wish I would have ripped it a little bit. At least I would have lost it in the trees. So we're about 24 feet away. I think I can make this. This definitely is a little closer than I thought. I think we're going to go the same order as last time. The Faith, Judge, and then the Dagger. Actually, yeah, we're going to keep it. We got pretty close last time. Just get up. At least high. Keep missing low. Trust yourself, Park. Here we go. Get in. Oh, right around it. Again, I missed right. Seems to be a theme of the day. I don't know. Am I getting too far under my leg here? Another miss right. Oh, finally a putt made. What's our percentage? About 1 out of 27? That's bad. Oh, wait, that's another par. Okay, so hole 8 is going to be the putter hole. So that means the last hole 9 will be the escape that I'm wanting to try out. So this one, I'm going to count the Judge as my first hole because I've thrown the Judge before. And something to look out for, I'm throwing the Judge next time I play this. So we're going to go the Dagger, which is more of the overstable because it has that bead. And then the Royal Faith should be more understable, even though it says 0-1 because it is beadless. So I think it's going to have more of a tendency to want to move to the right. I'm going to throw the Dagger first, probably just on a standstill. The basket's just right here at the bottom of the hill. I don't think anything's out of bounds. Doesn't say anything here, but I would say if I get to the road, wait to the left or right behind it. I'm terrible at disc golf, so I'm trying to put this close. Try to get a tap in birdie, guys. I need one on the board. My mental state right now with this not birding anything is kind of driving me insane. Oh, that's way too high. Oh, too far left. Get down. Okay, that's probably about a 30 foot right outside of circle 1. Makeable, but is it? Let's try the Faith here. Oh, right at her. Right at her. Get in. Get in. Get in. Oh! Oh, I hit the top of the basket, guys. Oh my goodness. That is the closest I've ever come to an ace, and I would have been absolutely ecstatic. Oh, we got to have some faith. I'm kind of over here crap talking the Faith, saying how it's understable, how I feel like it's understable, and I just ripped one flat as could be right at it, dude. That is awesome. I'm going to start with the Faith, Judge, and Dagger. Let's have some faith. Let's get this in here. Let's get this in here and get our first birdie on the board, so that way the escape, we can end up -2. Here we go. Man, I am just like not committing. I think it's a commitment issue right now. Because like I'm lining up straight when I'm throwing, but then like I'm coming to the right when I'm throwing at it. Just take your hand at it. Oh, no balance. No bueno on that one. All right, dagger, here we go. Do it again on the third one. All right, I like that flight better than the judges. Another par on hole 8. Another terrible putting show, but you know, I suck. Hole 9, the last one we have left to throw, is the more premium plastic escape, the 10-year anniversary. This one I have been looking forward to all video. This hole 9 is 253 feet dead straight between those 2 big trees. Probably again too much disc, but that's just the way it goes. I'm definitely going to start this right. Hopefully it hyzers out like the other escape did, the base plastic one. But you know, let's get it. I have faith in this one. That's not a pun for the putter, but I like it. Here we go. Start right, end up left. Oh, that's too far right. Come on, get back, get back, get back, get back. Nice skip. I think I'm inside circle 1, but I definitely grip locked that a little bit. About another 24-foot putt. More downhill on this one. Let's give it the old Texas flip. I did like the way that escape came out of my hand, even though I grip locked it. Just felt smooth, man. I definitely like the more premium plastic disc. Come on, I got this. It's right down the hill. Just give it a little easy throw here. I'm going dagger first. Get in. Come on, man. Judge next. Finally, a made putt. Too bad it doesn't count. If I make the faith, do I get a -1? Let's see. Oh, I made that one. Maybe I should have reversed the order again. Another par to end it. We ended up going a even round here at Rocky Fork State Park Campground. With that being what it is, Jason, thank you so much again for all of these discs. I'm hoping that I can find some room in my regular bag for them, but if not, I'm definitely going to try to use them in other rounds. Guys, this was so cool. I can't believe that the Trash Panda puts this on every year. This is such a cool event. I've had so much fun with it, just exploring new discs like the Dagger and the Faith. I mean, I would have never picked those up, or even really tried to even find a premium plastic Escape, which is a disc that I started throwing that base plastic in my first ever starter set. So kind of a little throwback, learning some of these new discs. That Saint was really cool. The Warship, again, could find a spot in my bag. So could two of the other mid-ranges and the Evidence and the Fuse. So guys, I am very happy with these discs. Jason, thank you so much once again. And with that, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Merry Christmas. Actually, this is coming out after Christmas, so I hope everybody had a great Christmas. And yeah, let's hit the outro. See you on the next one.